Welcome back, folks. My name is LastKnownMeal, and today we're going to be talking about GT, the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition. So, a couple of days back, I made that refunded review where I basically said that I refunded the Definitive Edition because of the series of issues that it has, and on top of everything, because Rockstar removed the game from Rockstar Launcher after it was released. So basically, I wasn't even able to play the game for like 4 days after I bought it. So this was a little bit too much for me, and I decided to refund the game, and that's actually what I said in my review. So if you want to watch that, you can go watch it. I left the link up here. Now, the second thing, in the next couple of days, like after that, Rockstar has been doing some things to do damage control over this whole situation, because the release of this game was met with some of the lowest scores I had ever seen, and people were almost at the point of rioting because they have had too much of Rockstar and their problems in the recent years and everything that they have been doing, including those shark cards, including not caring for the community, including taking down everything the modding community comes up with, and basically threatening lawsuits and acting like the biggest enemy of the community, and people were just, saying enough. And that's also one of the reasons why I refunded this. Like, you're not going to remove mods and threaten people with lawsuits and then come out with this. It's a big no. But obviously, in the past couple of days, I've been enjoying the trilogy, the original one that I have on Steam, and it's just a beautiful feeling because I can actually play the games as they were intended, with the music. Most music. The PlayStation 2 has all of the music, but nevertheless. So this is what actually Rockstar said, including the apology and everything. First off, they said that everyone who actually plays the Definitive Edition after it was released, basically the people who haven't refunded it yet, are going to get Claude prison outfit in GTA Online, which in itself was, you're basically giving it to people who have not refunded. I would have given it to everyone. But, it's just a small thing, and I don't think that should be enough. A prison suit, very limited edition, I don't like it. So, besides that, Rockstar came out with the apology, and they actually said this. I'm gonna go through some of the things they have said, not through everything, obviously. So, the Grand Theft Auto series and the games that make up this iconic trilogy are as special to us as we know they are to fans around the world. They are not special to you because obviously releasing these games, which made your company into what it is today, the foundation of Rockstar being these 3 games, they are not important to you, because if they were, you would have given it more opportunity, more funding, and better care than you did with this definitive edition. The updated version of these classic games, this is not the updated version. Maybe in graphics, everything else is just going backwards. Of these classic games did not launch in a state that meets our own standards of quality or the standards of our fans have come to expect. This is a very important thing, because that's something that a lot of people are disappointed when it comes to Rockstar, because Rockstar, whenever they release a game in the past, whenever they did that, they moved the technology forward. Rockstar was moving this industry forward, technology forward, everything. When it comes to gaming, Rockstar was ahead. But it seems to me that now, with the quality assurance that they have in the company and the care, they don't care about it. This is the standards of quality they have today. So it's basically going backwards, not going forward, which is why people are very disappointed in this company, because you used to push technology forward. What happened? Why are you now going back? Because you cannot expect to port something into Unreal Engine, upscale textures with AI, edit some things so the code can actually speak to Unreal Engine, expecting things to work. Of course, it's not going to happen, because Unreal Engine is very notorious, because if you don't polish it, it's going to cause issues, and that's something that people notice, especially on PC where I was playing. I don't have a lot of footage because I refunded the game, but the footage I have, like, it was showing very bad frame rate overall, and it's not something that people came to expect. And you cannot have a game which came out 15 years ago, put it in Unreal Engine, and it's running in 25 frames on my PC. These things shouldn't be like that. And I know that people on Switch, on consoles as well, have been experiencing issues. When it comes to Switch especially, the people have had issues with frame rate and just the stability of the game itself, and I've seen a lot of people who are really angry at Rockstar when it comes to that. They also said this: we have ongoing plans to address the technical issues and to improve each game going forward. With each update planned, the games will reach the level of quality that they deserve to be. This is... Every time when there is a botched release or something, there is usually this sentence like, we will reach the level of quality they deserve to be. Why would you release it like that in the first place? Like, I don't get it. Like, haven't you learned from previous releases? Like, I mean, for example, let's look at the CDPR situation. They had to release, like, they had to, because their shareholders were pressing them. They were running out of money, so of course you're going to do it. But Rockstar is making a lot more money than CDPR. Rockstar is making millions every single day. So you tell me that you had to release this game in an unfinished state. Why? I don't get it. Rockstar is one company which shouldn't rush with games, and over the past few years they showed us they don't want to rush with games. They're not releasing any proper games in general. They're just doing GT Online and Shark Cards. They're not even releasing games anymore. So what happened with this? Why would Grove Street Games do this? And at the same time, if you see issues, why would you not delay it? Like, I mean, I don't get it. You're not rushing with anything. You have money. People can wait. What's the problem? That's one thing which I don't understand. Why did they rush this release out? Is it really that you don't care about it to the point where you're just going to release it for the heck of it? Because as I said, these games made the foundation of what is Rockstar, so I don't get it. Now, next thing, they actually said this: in the meantime, it pains us to mention that we are hearing reports of members of the development teams being harassed on social media. We would kindly ask our community to please maintain a respectful and civil discourse around this release as we work through the issues. Like, of course, people should maintain respectful and civil discourse. Like, I'm against, attacking developers and threatening them and, doing all kinds of things. But I'm not against, if you're gonna be talking to developers in a very respectful manner, saying, okay, I don't like this, maybe this should be addressed. When you have that discourse, good things can happen. But there is also a different side of the coin, because if we go to Thomas Williamson's Twitter, who is the CEO of Grove Street Games, on the 11th of November he wrote this: it's so fun to see players out there really enjoying what we've put together for them. I'm honestly enjoying this unparalleled level of scrutiny on our studio. Today we're celebrating our monumental project launch while we work on updates. Let's face it, this wasn't a good tweet to release when PC players couldn't even play the game and everyone else were experiencing issues. Now, I know that people who work on stuff can be very defensive with their project. It's just a thing which goes in movies and everything that people create. But when you know that the job that you have done is not up to standards, because I doubt that Thomas over here is a dumb person. He's not. He knows what state the game is being released in. On one side, Grove Street Games is obviously there to blame. They just did a poor job, and this wasn't the first time they did it. Last time they released a port for San Andreas, it wasn't going well, and they decided to rename the company. And if you rename your company into Grove Street Games, people expect you to do those games right. Your name stands there, Grove Street Games. Why? That's the thing I don't get. So of course this wasn't really a good thing from Thomas, because in my personal opinion, I think it was kind of snarky, and you just made the internet even more angry at you because things were not acknowledged, rather just pushed under the rug, and people just said like, okay, you're gonna be treating us like that, you're just gonna be laughing in our face. Of course, this created a whole different thing which created more issues, and this just wasn't a good tweet. And we'll see like what their next game, their next name of the studio is going to be. I doubt Grove Street Games gonna stay for a very long time. But again, like, I'm against talking or threatening developers, but I'm all for having a civil and normal discussion. I'm all for that. I'm not against that, and I think people should not be treated as haters who have a normal civil discussion rather than the most passionate fans, because if you're passionate about something, you're going to be the most vocal about it. Also, they said this: we will be adding the classic PC versions of GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and San Andreas back to the Rockstar store shortly as a bundle. Additionally, everyone who has purchased a GTA Definitive Edition for PC, so just PC, console, no. from the Rockstar store though, through June 30th, 2022, will receive these classic versions in the Rockstar Games launcher library at no additional cost. So you'll get this for free, and everyone else who doesn't have the definitive edition, you will be able to buy more. So of course, that's gonna be on their Rockstar launcher, which is a big no. I already have the games on Steam. Bring back the games on Steam. This is just going step forward, like, oh yeah, we're bringing them back, but they're gonna be on our launcher now because we don't want to give any money to anyone. Everything has to go to us. We can pay out our huge bonuses and basically forget about the community and eventually sue people who try to make anything good, you know. And yeah, so this is the damage control Rockstar has been doing. In my opinion, this is just the classic PR move that every company did, and until we don't see proper action, I won't trust this. Like, this is just words for now, as I say, for every other company which releases in this state, and then they have this long letter. Words are words. Actions are action. Focus on actions and people will return. If you just keep giving these apologies, you'll just lose more and more fans, and it's just a sad thing to see because it's a sad thing to see. Rockstar was, you know, Rockstar was Rockstar, and look at it now. Look at what I've done to my boy. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is LKM signing out. Again, if you want to see my review, you can go watch it. I'm gonna leave a link to it. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to also check us out on Twitter and Discord if you want to continue discussion there. And huge thanks to my current Patreon supporters. And yeah, this is LKM signing out. Stay classy, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.